John Strachan, you're defending the seat here in Staple Tie. How's things going on the doorstep?
Good. The vote's holding up. There isn't no movement whatsoever. To be honest, confident I'm going to retain it, really.
If he says no movement whatsoever, some might say, does that mean the Tories might win by one?
No.
What happened last year, do you think?
BCA, Bryce Copsco Salisfield. You know, I was one of the people who moved. So obviously they lost 3 votes straight away in my house. Obviously it was always going to be tight, and losing the BCA meant that we had to work twice as hard. I mean, we lost probably over 100 votes on the BCA, so to get that close, means that we got our message across.
So are you working harder than ever now on this war to make sure, you're saying it's not a mistake, but to ensure you retain this seat?
We're working hard. We always work hard. I mean, I've been a councillor here for years. I can walk around anywhere in this world and I will know people, whether or not they vote for me or not. And with Bruteness, they all know that I'm the councillor. So I get people that ring up all the time, and I never vote for you, but can you help? So,
You say yes?
I always say yes, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm the councillor, I'm the ward councillor, not just because you voted for me. And that's the difference I think I make. I mean, this is my ward. We've got Longwood School there, Peterswood. Both my children went there. My partner actually went there. They all went to Stewart's. We shop in the shop, the co-op here, and that makes a difference. It does make a difference.
And what issues, as you say here, we are near Mourns Hatch, Commonside Road, Bearcroft, the new developments. Any particular issues that stand out for you?
I suppose the biggest issue, and it's probably across the town, is that antisocial behaviour is probably the biggest issue, and it's not high-level antisocial behaviour that goes into full-on real big criminality, but there is a lot of it around, and maybe that's because antisocial behaviour now could be if a group of kids are sitting here making a bit of noise, it's antisocial behaviour, but there's nothing else a lot of the time for them to do. But there is a bit more serious antisocial behaviour, which is, and criminality, drug dealing, a bit of movement towards gang culture. We had it a few years ago with HQC. That seemed to die a death, which a lot of work was put in by the Essex Police, but it's starting to pick up slightly again. But then that's being addressed by our new ward-based community police officers.
I was going to say that I remember a few years ago setting up at Bearcroft and the great work by the Residents Association there, but they used to have, was it almost a dedicated PCSO? And
No, it just became, I mean, that was Nigel and Anita. They weren't necessarily dedicated, but just to one area, but they highlighted that at the time Bearcroft was possibly the hottest spot within the ward. So there was lots and lots of work. So the work they did is still carrying on today, like the football project, but you could walk anywhere with Nigel or Anita, which I did at least once a week, and wherever you went in the ward, they knew everybody. Now that's a big miss to us within the ward, not the same as everywhere else, but it was a big miss in this ward.
And across the road, the new developments, have you been knocking on the doors there, and what type of reception have you been getting?
Good. I mean, we went there last year. I was straight away, and obviously I was more, originally it was because I lived there. So on phase 1, I was like, oh, well, that's where I used to live, and there it's half a car park and half a house. But, the reception's really good. Some of the people that obviously lived in the BCA before have moved back, so I knew them anyway. And a lot of the new people, it has been a really, really good reception.
Going outside your ward for a second, you're involved in a lot of the actual organisation of Harlow Labour, of the work that goes on in getting people elected. Is it almost like a science these days?
Yeah, it is. I think people think we turn up on the doorstep, knock and in, away we go. It's months and months, so as soon as these elections are over, we'll start, obviously we've got Euro elections now, and possibly a general election, but without them, but we will start planning straight away. So as you see with the by-elections last year, we hit the ground running because we'd already pre-planned everything. So it just means that you just move it up. So behind the scenes, we will have a campaign committee that talks about messaging, print planning, and how we're going to do things, you know. So
You just mentioned Brexit, so I thought I'd get in there. Has that come up on the doorstep? Do you think there are people who are simply not going to vote for anybody, or in fact maybe some sort of protest votes going on?
Yeah. Surprisingly, it hasn't come up on the doorstep as much as people would think it has. And mainly, a lot of it has been, I don't want to talk about that and I won't swear on here, but, you know, and talk about anything else. The ones that have generally wanted to talk about it, to be brutally honest, have not been our voters. They're always what we call against, or, you know. And will there be a protest vote? Probably UKIP vote will pick up, let's be honest about that. But also a lot of people, and we've been told on the doorstep, are just not going to vote. And that's not just Leavers, it's Remainers as well. They're just fed up with it. It couldn't, at national level, after 3 years, they just couldn't sort it out.
You still enjoy being a councillor then? You know, about over 11 years, you're still enjoying it?
I love being a councillor. I mean, it's not because of ego of it, also I just enjoy being a councillor. I spend a lot of time in my ward. This morning I've been out and visited 3 different residents. As soon as we finish here, I'm going to speak to a resident across the road there. Yeah, every day I'm in the ward doing something or speaking to people. Yeah, and it isn't about me necessarily doing it for people. What I want to do is I speak to people, so this is what we need to do, and in the end I empower them to do it themselves. You know.
Strachan, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.